we're trying to be an adult, and it's a little difficult at times. Hey y'all, what's up? It is Adriana. Welcome back, or welcome if it is your first time here. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. I haven't done one of these in a very long time, and I was just feeling very chatty. A lot of life changes are happening, and I really just wanted to get ready with you guys and then also answer questions that I feel like I've been getting. There are a lot of new people that joined this little community here, so I wanted to just answer some questions about myself and give y'all a little bit of a life update. I did my skincare quite a while ago. It's like 3 o'clock now, and I probably did it at like 10 in the morning, but I want to refresh my skin before I go ahead and like add products just to give a little bit of moisture back to it. I'm gonna use this guy today, but honestly I would use either, and it's just to get me nice and hydrated. You can see the glow. We just want to be glowy, dewy. It's summer. Starting with complexion, I don't always prime, but I figured today I'll do it for the sake of doing it. But this is the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. It's not too grippy and sticky on your face, but it will make your makeup adhere and last a lot longer. I cannot believe we have already hit 300 subscribers. I mean, I know I haven't been the most consistent, but still, that's insane to me. I can't even imagine 320 of you in person, but I am just so grateful and happy to have a community like this. But for those of you who are new, my name's Adriana. I am currently living in LA, which is where I am from. I go to NYU. I'm actually now officially a senior, as I said in my last video, but I am moving to New York in a matter of weeks at this point. I am headed to New York in July with my dad to look at apartments, and then I will be moving in August with my best friend, Clara. I'm not sure if she'll be making a ton of cameos on my channel, but I'm sure you guys will be seeing some of her. She is such a gem. I met her during my first year in college, and I don't know where I'd be without her, honestly. So we are moving. We are looking to move in Brooklyn. I work at ARITZIA. That's kind of where the majority of my following, I think, came from. During quarantine, I was buying a lot of clothes while I was working at ARITZIA. I'm an inventory associate there. Let's do a little product update. So I am now applying the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Natural Skin Perfector. It does have SPF. I love that. It's in the color Wheat. As you can see, it's a little dark for me, but it really does like sheer out quite a bit. It gives me a wash of color to match the rest of my body. And this one I really like because it's a yellow undertone, which for me is perfect because my skin has a very, very yellow undertone. But we are going to move on to brows. I am using the Patrick Ta Shaping Wax in Clear. I'm gonna go in first with a little bit of a pencil just to kind of fill in the sparse areas of my brows. It's usually the tail ends that really need some help, and then this is going to lock everything in and give me that really like fluffy brow that I love and that I don't have, but I wish I did. I love this pencil because it has a spoolie and it works really well. The color I use is 3.5. My hair is pretty dark, but I don't like my brows to be that dark. I spent my first year in Italy, which was one of the craziest experiences of my life. I'm so entirely glad that I got to do it before COVID, but it was a really, really cool experience. I loved being in Italy, and I really loved being in New York too. Obviously, before COVID, it was a very different place at a very different time. I am hoping that New York is kind of still the same place that I left it. I really want to go back to small businesses and just live life in the city because obviously my time there got cut short. But yeah, I think it's going to be super exciting. I think I've grown a lot since I've been in New York last. I think a lot about me has changed, and I definitely loved being home. This was probably the greatest like energizer and just like regenerative like experience that I've ever had. I loved being in college, don't get me wrong, but I think being at home for me was just honestly what I needed more than anything. I was feeling super burnt out when I came home, and now I feel like I'm at peace with myself and my life, and I appreciate things so much more now. I'm very grateful to have been at home. I'm going to use the MAC Fix Plus in my Patrick Ta just to really set my brows. I feel like when I use the Fix Plus, it holds them a little more. Not that I need long hold, but you know, it just kind of makes a difference, and I just brush upwards. I am super excited to have some new content for you guys when I move to New York. Some moving content, moving vlogs, kind of getting my life together in New York, honestly, showing you how I'm gonna furnish an apartment. That sentence sounds totally crazy. I'm trying my best to kind of do it on a budget because I don't really know what my post-grad plans are. And do I want to live in New York? Do I want to stay in LA? I really don't know. I'm gonna add a little bit of concealer just to my under eyes and then the corner of my eyes just to lift everything up a little. And I'm just going to really do this on the corner and then just like right in the inner part of my eye, like right on my under eye. The more exciting news, I am going to be taking my first vacation, and it's not really a vacation. It's kind of like a staycation, but it is a vacation for me. For my birthday in August, I have a house booked for some of my friends in Palm Springs, and I am so incredibly excited. I really just wanted to make my birthday really special this year. It was special last year, but you know, we were still really in the thick of COVID, and I did something very small and outside. I am so ready to just lay out in 100-degree weather with my best friends and just be having a great time, honestly. I am just so excited for the vlogs for that too. I don't really know what I'm gonna film. I still have like a full month to decide. So that's super exciting, and that's gonna be happening in August, and then I literally moved to New York like the week after. It's gonna be a crazy few months. I'm not gonna do any eye makeup because I'm gonna be real honest with you guys. I don't do eye makeup most days, but I am gonna go ahead and do some blush because I do love a good blush moment. This is the Glossier Cloud Paint. I have used this for so long, but I'm gonna really focus it on like the highest point of my cheek and then blend upwards. I don't really have too much else planned for summer. I obviously want to be able to make as much content as possible for you guys. I am still fully working at ARITZIA. I also have a part-time internship. I don't know how much I can say about it, so I'm not going to say too much in this particular video, but once I talk to my internship and kind of see what I can and cannot show, maybe I'll be able to share a little bit more with you guys. When I got this opportunity, I was really excited, and it's something that I'm super passionate about, and obviously I love doing it. So my life has just been a little crazy. I'm gonna take a little bit on the bridge of my nose. I recently started the Harry Potter movies. Don't ask me how, but I've never seen a single one start to finish. So that's been really fun. I also watched a freeform show, Cruel Summer. It's fantastic. The season finale was last night. Would 10 out of 10 recommend. It moves super fast, but also kind of slow, so you kind of have to just pay attention and stick with it. It's definitely not a show that I can like be on my phone on. Like, it's not that kind of vibe. You need to kind of pay attention, but it's such a good show. Trigger warning, there is a bit of like sexual assault and kind of grooming that takes place in the show, but it's still very well done in my opinion. There's trigger warnings at the beginning of every episode. Pretty much like what I've been watching. Obviously, I've been listening to Olivia Rodrigo. Like, are we even questioning it? And I was talking to my friends the other day, and I was saying how I feel like in quarantine, and really in like this past year and a half, like I just felt like a regression kind of in like the things I really used to love, like when I was in high school and like when I was, you know, like a teenager. Like now I'm just falling back into it, and I feel like that's so cool because now I'm just like unapologetically loving the things that I love. And I feel like before in high school I was worried like, is this cool? What are people gonna think? And now I just like love it. And yeah, I love Olivia Rodrigo, and if anybody doesn't love her, I accept that too, because I'm not gonna make you love her, but I really do appreciate her music and her talent, and I can't believe she's 18. Like, what was I doing at 18? I couldn't even tell you. I'm going to now apply kind of my last step, the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. By far my favorite mascara I've ever tried, and my favorite product I tried out in that clean beauty video I did. It's the best, and I don't know why I wasn't using this sooner. I can't wait for her to go on tour. I will be buying front row tickets. I will be buying VIP, so sorry kids. Mama has a big girl job now, and I will be taking your front of the line passes. I've really been listening to Maggie Rogers a ton. I love her music. I will link my Spotify playlist from the last few months. I've been making a monthly playlist. I also have been reading a ton. I'm going to share with you guys the 7 books that made me want to get back into reading and that really kind of transformed my outlook on reading, because I feel like reading in college is just so dense and it's trying to understand these concepts that seem so not applicable to real life. And I feel like when you get to read fiction and good fiction, it just kind of transports you to like another world and it just makes you enjoy reading. And so I have a video like that coming up, so stay tuned for that. Do you not see the lashes? Is this not insane? Like, I don't even know how they do it. And that literally was like 2 coats of mascara maximum. I went ahead and applied my favorite lip gloss from NYX. This is the Butter Gloss in Fortune Cookie. I love this so much. I don't have any lip liner on. It's the perfect like pink for my lip color because I feel like my lips are a little dark, so this kind of just is like a built-in, I don't even need a lip liner vibe. And then I'm going to finish off the look with some more setting spray because it'll just kind of lock in all of the cream products. This is kind of the look and the vibe. This is my everyday, super simple summer glowy, fresh skin makeup routine. I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me and hopefully you learned a little bit more about me. I would love to know a little bit more about you, so go ahead and drop your summer plans, what you've been watching, listening to, any of the questions that I answered in today's video. I would love to know your answers down below. Go ahead and like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch y'all